Hello, friends. It's the Cinemondo podcast again.
I know why I'm acting so happy. This is a very serious subject matter.
Well, we have to have smiles. That's how we do it. How we do it here. But yes, this is a film that's coming out December 20th. A film called The Brutalist, starring Adrien Brody, and it's been getting some buzz. It had some buzz at the Venice Film Festival. Okay. And it's directed and produced by Brady Corbet, who was an actor turned director. This is his second feature. He did something called Vox Lux back about 6 years ago.
Lux.
But he acted in Funny Games and Melancholia and the TV series 24. So now he's behind the camera. And this movie comes in at 215 minutes. So I can consider this an epic film.
Wow.
Even though the budget is under $10 million. So
that's insane.
So,
and it's got Adrien Brody in it.
Right. And it's a post World War II, I think it's about somebody who emigrates to the United States and his life. That's what I think it is. It's been getting some good write-ups. A24, it's always interesting. So it's called The Brutalist.
Brutalist. All right.
Wow.
Bonk. That's brutal.
Brutal. Same joke. Okay. Now we need to calm down. This is serious.
Okay. Everybody quiet. Quiet. And
excuse me, sorry. Welcome to America.
it appears it does have something to do with architecture. I was wondering with the title if it had some connection to brutalist architecture.
That was some of the most beautiful type design I have ever seen in a trailer. That was
gorgeous. I loved it. I think that's a great teaser trailer. It's kind of a mesmerizing 75 seconds.
To just have it traveling across like that.
All the way the fonts were some were leaded out, some were condensed, and it had I'm just kind of blown away by that.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff you want to do in movie marketing that you never get to do because it's just too esoteric, too specific, too overbit. Like the type is dominating. Well, it should be technically, but so
they're gonna think it's a mistake.
That's a dream. That kind of a trailer. So that was amazing.
It's almost like a motion poster vibe because it's really a poster, and then you see the scenes in the background, and you get this vibe with the music. And just these quick shots of what the film is. And it looks really big for a $6 to $10 million budget in a movie really that clocks in. It has this feel, like it says monumental, but it felt like that.
Yeah. And I love how the first thing you see in America is this upside down Statue of Liberty. That was a fantastic shot. In fact, it was so good, they made a poster of it. So, sometimes you see the shot and you go, that's it. Now for this instance, I probably would have made the type more minimal to make that shot really negative space like it was in the movie, but I still love the type. I love they went vertical, which never happens either. I mean, everything about this is like, oh my God, it's a dream come true in movie poster design.
But it's definitely echoing a style from earlier than I get. You're saying this is post World War II. This to me looks like more like 1920s.
Bauhaus.
Bauhaus, very editorial. Yeah, fantastic.
But related to architecture in a way, the brutalist. But the brutalist architecture has its origins long before World War II as well. But
right,
the that style of type, you know, the angled sort of like Soviet, you know, the structuralist or whatever, brutalist.
Yeah. Kind of
also, the white and black is like, I think of that like
there's
a house outside of Boston called the Walter Gropius House, and it's a famous house, a Bauhaus, and it's just white and black accents. Pretty
well, it's all about minimalism, right? It's just supposed to be just like no decorative quality, just really clean lines and nothing.
Collage. They used a lot of collage. There was like in some of those posters, they didn't care that you could see the cut lines, and they would stick something in and put juxtaposing objects like a, you know, like a sign and then a sticker, you know.
That's pretty great.
That was cool that they are using that sort of design sensibility.
And it just looks really cool. It's like a movie I want to see. Like, what's the story? What's behind it?
Right.
You know, like this, it feels very epic in the sense like he's leaving World War II. He's a Hungarian Jew and he's coming to start his life. But what happened? How does that work?
Yeah, my guess is that he's an architect, and he's getting it, you know, because we see so much architecture in the trailer, like you know, shapes and you know, architectural shapes and things like that. Like they open up these big shelves in a room, and there's windows and going into like quarries and things like that. Like they're quarrying the marble that they're going to use for a big building, and then there's like they walk past these like monolith looking structures, like they're building some massive building.
He is an architect. Yeah, he's a Hungarian Jewish architect, and he moves to Philadelphia. He helps run a furniture store, and then it kind of goes from there.
Says their lives are changed forever by a mysterious and wealthy client. If it's and it doesn't necessarily mean that the mysterious wealthy client's a bad person. I mean, you say mysterious sounds bad. Maybe it gives them the money to create these incredible brutalist architectural masterpieces. You know, I don't know.
And then you find out why, or who, you know, who it was, or you know,
it
why.
looks fascinating. My gosh,
yeah, it does.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was, and it's epic in that it really is his whole life post World War II. It goes from the 40s to like the 80s. I think. So you're in there. A lot of
the
stuff.
80s.
So, yeah.
Oh my God.
December 20th. So a little kind of a Christmas
epic.
These are Oscar contenders, all coming out during December, so that people will remember them when it comes time to vote for the Oscars.
And it's good to see Adrien Brody, because his career sort of like kind of went like away for a while. At least I thought so. Like after he had like The Pianist was this big film, you know, many years ago. So it's kind of nice to see him back, because he's a very compelling actor.
He's a great actor.
He's really good. This has kind of a bit of a Fountainhead vibe to it for me, or, you know, something hopefully not, you know, Randian, but
exactly.
it does have that kind of you know, the relationship between architecture and society, you know what I mean, like the way our buildings represent us, you know, brutalistic architecture kind of represents something, and maybe they'll play into that. I mean, he's definitely getting himself out of a brutal situation and maybe expressing it through the architecture, making it into something beautiful.
Looked amazing.
All
right, let us know your thoughts, and if you have any background information about this film, let us know.
Absolutely.
All right,
everybody, see you soon.
Bye.